What's good, everybody? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny Finesse. Welcome back to the channel. And today, let me just adjust y'all niggas. Today we about to watch another Jimmy Highroller video. You never seen basketball like this before. It looked like they wrestling, bro. If you could take niggas up top in wrestling, that's crazy. That's like in basketball too at that. Like, what is this? Like, who invented this? Why did they invent this? But if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, hit that sub button. We on the road to 950 subs. Hit the sub button, bell notifications too. I think everybody that have subscribed and hit that bell notification, we are almost there to becoming a YouTube partner. We already got the watch hours already. We just need the subscribers now. So hit that sub button, man. Hit that sub. With that being said, let's get into it. What is this, bro? Look at the travel. Oh my god. They just bored. I feel like
these guys are playing basketball. Well, kind of. And this guy just got the life beat out of him. The craziest part about this isn't even a foul.
That's crazy. That's a flagrant. And they playing on regular hardwood floor. It's not like they playing on like the soft mats and shit. Like, you getting hurt. No pads, none of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is rugby. A sport
Rugby ball? Rugby is rugby and basketball put together. Rugby. That's crazy.
Of basketball, wrestling, and rugby to create a hybrid monster of a game where you may just lose your life. It's violent. It's unsettling. And it's pretty much the greatest thing I've ever seen. But before I these guys completely dismantling each other, let's go back a few weeks. When I first saw a clip of this sport, wrestling and basketball, how? Or an even better question, why? Well,
yeah, really, why? Like,
the Russian Federation of Rugby was formed, making it an official independent sport. But long before it was official, rugby was used by wrestlers as a form of training to help develop coordination, dexterity, stamina, and many other factors that translated to wrestling. And similar to
that nigga is scoring.
On a court with a ball and a hoop. And that's the extent of their similarities. According to the rugby rulebook, the game begins by throwing the ball in the center of the field. It's a court, not a field, but continue. The ball could be passed, thrown, beat, or rolled in any... Hold up.
Beat?
You want me to beat the ball? In the game, you can use power tricks and fighting techniques except for prohibited ones. And by prohibited ones, they
like kicking.
You can't kill someone. But other than that, you're good. In rugby, there are no free throws, no fouls, you don't have to dribble, no goaltending. There are literally no rules, which sounds insane, and that's because it is. Now, equally as chaotic as the game itself is its name. I'm not sure if it's called rugby.
Oh, he's out of there. He was out of there. You seen that shit? That boy was out of there. He was looking like a running back in the NFL. Look at that. The 10, the 20. The 20 to 10.
Most sources call it rugby, but their official website calls it regball. So I'm just
regball.
Because everything is ruleless and lawless and nobody cares about anything anyways. You can do whatever you want to score the ball or stop the other team from scoring the ball. And
honestly, if I was playing this shit, I'm just beating niggas up. Like, that's all we gotta do. We just gotta beat them up, bro.
Everyone who plays takes advantage of this lack of rules. That's what I'm saying. So
damn, nigga low bridge them the worst way possible. You could really like lose their legs. Like, look at that. Like that.
So my immediate reaction to seeing this game for the first time was, ow, doesn't that hurt? Turns out players can wear elbow pads, knee pads, and specific helmets if they want to. But for some odd reason, a lot of players simply don't. Because who needs functioning joints, am I right? Next, I headed over to YouTube and Reddit to see what others thought of this sport. This guy says...
Whoa, what?
Next, I headed over to YouTube and Reddit to see what others...
Why the hell would anyone play rugby? Because Russia.
...thought of this sport.
You dead ass though?
This guy says this sport reminds him of the late 80s, 90s Pistons games. And I do see the similarities. This Reddit user says that wrestling on hardwood floors isn't sustainable.
That's crazy.
These guys are ready to die for this game, and you're concerned with sustainability? Owie! This is the perfect game for those overly physical football players and wrestlers that show up to basketball runs to put us all out of our misery. And now that I think about it, this game is probably why wrestlers don't play basketball. basketball are so aggressive. If I knew y'all were doing this in your spare time, I would have never stepped on a court with y'all. And you're probably thinking, it's not that bad.
Nah, that's bad. Like, that's bad.
And you're wrong. Let's just watch some highlights of one game of rug ball. Okay, tip off. Looks like a pretty normal game of... Oh, wait, never mind. Right off.
Got him up out of there. Packed him up. Packed him up.
Whole seconds into the game, and dude already
Packed him up.
doesn't give a damn.
Packed him up.
Let's see what happens here.
Shoot that. They want the layup. That's what happened.
Jesus. The game just started. Dude just absolutely wrecked his elbow, and we're just supposed to act like it's normal? My guy, are you good?
Like, look at their shoulders. Like, them shits is red as hell. Or is that the camera quality?
What? Man's just got smoked. And then pops back up like nothing happened. Forget a fractured skull. I gotta get back on defense.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's Russia. That's Russia. That's why we don't fuck with Russians.
Wow. In the NBA, this is attempted murder. Fast forward a few minutes, and this guy's getting choked out. Dude in the red is just looking for a reason to whoop someone's ass.
Yeah.
And then he gets up and gets mad at the ref. Like, dog, you're telling me I can't just end this man right here, right now? I thought this was rug ball. 5 minutes into the game.
And then you see everybody complaining like, oh man. Coach complaining.
Next play. Dude puts up a brick. Surprised it didn't shatter the backboard. He doesn't give a damn. Immediately chases the rebound like his life depends on it. Meanwhile, his teammate is actively putting this guy to sleep. They couldn't care less. They're on a fast break. Oh, loose ball? You get wrecked.
Damn, he tackled him.
I'm not sure if this guy is a point guard or a hitman, but he is in a literal fist fight with his matchup. But here comes his teammate.
Boom, nigga.
This guy's spine.
Damn.
Good luck walking ever again.
Pancake.
Fast forward. Number 55 is on a mission.
Nobody doesn't shoot the ball. Like, shoot the ball. But I feel like that shit is crazy if you try to shoot the ball.
Right now. But this is rug ball. So instead, he's pulling up from 20.
Oh, he shot him. Oh, he made it.
Knocks down the three-pointer. Out of all the madness I just witnessed, this is the craziest thing yet.
Yeah, it is.
He flashed the three-pointer like he was made for it. And oddly enough, this play right here is probably the closest thing resembling basketball. And to top off all
that man is the scorer.
Absolute chaos, broken bones, and fractured vertebrae, the final score 8-4.
Some shit.
You're telling me all they had to do was hit 3 threes, and that would have been enough to avoid all of this pain and misery? 3 threes? This is amazing. I love it. In fact, I think every NBA player should have to play at least one game.
At least one. The gangster, I feel like you will get nice.
Rug ball in their career. I mean, it might just end their career, but at least they would have some perspective on just how soft some of their calls are. You can't even breathe. Literally breathe on some NBA players without them begging for a call.
See, look, he's trying to land into him for a foul. Like, that's mad day room.
Meanwhile, rug ball players are going to war over 7 points, which actually makes me think. How do the stats work? Do they count takedowns as a stat? What about punches thrown?
What type? Nigga, this guy just panicked.
How do the stats work?
He really panicked. He got to get off the team. He's a pussy. Look. You're not even looking at the rim. You pass it to somebody that's like can't even do anything with it. He's getting slammed. What is that?
Ever supposed to make a graph out of this convoluted information?
Like, that's your fault. Like, that's the turnover.
Points prevented. Like, you just sent that point.
Yo, look, he picked him up.
This convoluted information.
He picked him up. Look at this. That's how you know you're not built for this sport. If niggas could just do that to you, bro, that's not for you. It's not. Like, it's really not for you. Like, he's picking you up out the way. Like, look. He's walking. He's literally walking, picking you up. Like.
Stanchion and gave him debilitating CTE. Great defense. And it's not like this particular game was any more violent than other games. This game got so intense that the fans started fighting. So what did they do to mediate the situation? Get right back to the action, of course.
They just got a basketball there for an excuse to drop somebody on their face.
Here's a video of MMA superstar Khabib playing rug ball, a sport that he actually plays often while training.
I'm gonna show you that this time basketball. without rules.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Don't hurt yourself.
He's getting into his bag, putting up some shots and getting some cardio in. Never mind, he's got a guy in submission.
Damn.
Poor guy just wanted to get his head knocked off in a simple game of rug ball, but instead he's getting folded like a lawn chair in the middle of
Yo, you taking it too far, nigga.
on the planet. This went on for minutes, and yet somehow this isn't excessive for this sport. So because this game would give some much needed perspective to some NBA
It's like you go fold a nigga and then get a layup. Like literally,
players,
that's
if they
pain.
miraculously don't sustain a life-threatening injury in the process,
That shit is pain.
if you had
Oh, he said get off me.
a rug
And one.
of all NBA players. Donovan Mitchell took notice
He said, bro, what's going on?
sport earlier this year, but I don't think he would be quick to sign up. So if I had to choose a 7-man lineup and I have absolutely no idea how positions work, I'm gonna go with Zion Williamson, Eric
Facts.
Bledsoe,
Facts.
Steven Adams,
Facts.
PJ Tucker, Giannis.
Not PJ Tucker. I don't think he could do that. I think he's strong though. He's strong. That's why he's a good defender. He's strong.
Russell Westbrook, and Stephen Curry.
Why? Oh yeah, Stephen Curry for the threes. So like he would just be in the backcourt, get everybody close to the basket, get him the ball, cash. Like
Considering the skill sets, or lack thereof, you would need to excel at this sport, I think this lineup is filthy. Zion is an absolute unit, and already gets beaten down low every game, so this is just a step up from what he sees on a nightly basis. Eric Bledsoe is an NFL running back that accidentally...
that's crazy because 3 Pelicans, like that's crazy. Like yes, shit, the team is strong as hell.
...wrong sport when he was 10 and never looked back, so he would be perfect for this. Steven Adams is an immovable object. So PJ
Sheesh.
Tucker might have the most lopsided height-to-weight ratio in the NBA, so just his frame alone would make him great at this bloodbath. I mean, sport. With Giannis, I wouldn't change a single thing from what he does in basketball games. Just give him the ball at the top of the key.
Yeah, he's
have him
pushing you out
stand
the way.
20 miles an hour, and hope he runs through a few bodies and gets a bucket in the process. Russell Westbrook, well, he's a no-brainer here. In fact, he'd probably have a good case as the rug ball GOAT. And Steph Curry, it's an odd pick, right?
You need somebody to shoot
Remember,
threes.
guys, all we need is a few threes to win the game. So avoid the headlocks and the clotheslines, hit some deep threes, and we're the rug ball champions. Just imagine if you saw this lineup with no context. You'd be baffled, which is precisely how I feel about rug ball. Baffled, confused, a little scared, and honestly, impressed. This sport is
That's
actually
crazy.
cool. I mean, I personally wouldn't play it. I actually enjoy not being in excruciating
You can get right back up with the ball.
videos, I found myself
Took his pockets.
getting hyped to see who would win these games and who would even make it out alive. Let me know in the comments below. Have
And get
ever played
swinging.
ball? And if so, what was your experience like? And how much did your hospital bill come out to?
Nah, that shit's crazy. Imagine just you gotta play weeks. You can't be having like a real NBA season. You gotta play that shit at least every week. But if you made it to the end of the video, you obviously like the video, so you obviously gotta subscribe, hit that sub button. We are on the road to 950 subs. It's your boy Johnny Finesse, and I'm gonna holla.